On March 26, 2024, tragedy struck as the Francis Scott Key Bridge spanning the Patapsco River between Baltimore and Dundalk, Maryland, suffered a catastrophic collapse. The incident occurred at night when the container ship Dali collided with one of its supporting piers. The MV Dali, a Singapore flagged vessel operated by Synergy Marine Group and owned by Grace Ocean Private Limited, has been chartered by the Danish shipping company Maersk since its launch in early 2015. In terms of responsibilities, it's crucial to understand who should cover the costs from an insurance perspective. Martin Lanting, international marine liability insurance expert, explains the responsibilities of stakeholders in this disaster.
For the ship owner, it is crucial that he is entered with the Britannia P&I Club, which is one of the international group clubs. So for that, he is in a safe haven.
Okay.
Because even if this casualty has happened by the negligence of the crew, it's still covered.
Okay.
It would not be covered if the manager of the ship, the owner of the ship, would have said to the captain, please hit that pillar. But in this case, okay. Was it a navigational error? Was it a loss of power of the vessel? There was a pilot on board. But anyhow, we have seen what has happened. The vessel hit this pillar and the bridge collapsed. So yes, I would think that the ship owner is perfectly covered by his P&I insurance. What's a bit funny in this case is that it's being reported that it is a ship owner from Singapore. Mm-mm. Whereas it was very clearly mentioned that it was a ship chartered by Maersk.
Yes.
Now, if you look at this incident, and if you would want to look at whether or not you could get something out of Maersk for this, then my simple answer is that it's very unlikely that there will be any liability on the part of Maersk. This is a ship owner incident to which the charterer has nothing to do. Because
yes,
it's also very unlikely that Maersk has said hit this pillar. It has already been reported that the biggest claim of recent date was the claim of the Concordia.
Yes.
That wrecked on this beautiful island. And that amounted to a liability claim of 1.5 billion. And it is estimated or thought over that the claims on this casualty could be far bigger.
Wow. Okay.
But for sure, this ship owner will request for a limitation fund to be raised. In the calculation of the size of the vessel and the figures that stand for that. But okay, the jurisdiction of this case is very clear. It's US. There are casualties because I think there are 6 people missing.
Yes.
Then of course there is a huge property damage because they have to rebuild the bridge. Then there is a huge removal. You have to everything of the bridge needs to be removed. I think few containers were lost into the river, so they have to be rescued. I've not heard there were personal injuries on board of the ship. Well, and the damages to the ship itself, and of course the damages to the cargo inside of these containers are probably minor to the value of the rebuilding of the bridge.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
But apparently President Biden has said, look, the federal state is going to pay for the rebuilding of the bridge in order not to delay, because if you would only start rebuilding the bridge after you know whether you can recover it from the ship owner, it will probably take a couple of years. But these claims will be presented for sure.
Thank you for listening. If you want to deepen your knowledge of the maritime field and learn more about this captivating industry, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay connected and informed by following our Instagram account, The Maritime Vision.